In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Welcome, dear viewers, to this special medical documentary. I am Dr. Samy Mohamady. Today, I am speaking to my brothers, the smokers, not only as a drug expert but as someone who stood in your shoes for 25 long years. We are diving deep into a message of hope that will change your perspective on quitting, even if you have been smoking for over 40 years. The Arab world faces a massive smoking crisis. Statistically, in countries like Egypt, the percentage of male smokers is alarmingly high. What is more tragic is the low age of initiation. We see children starting this habit, unaware of the genetic time bomb they are activating. But today, I bring you a scientific miracle proven by the latest genomic research. Your lungs have a secret capacity to heal that we never knew. In this episode, we will analyze the Wellcome Sanger Institute study, conduct a pharmacological review of new medications, and provide practical life advice. Let us start with the science. This landmark study, published in the journal Nature, involved researchers from the UK and UCLA in America. They used advanced DNA sequencing to look at individual cells in the bronchial lining. What they found was nothing short of a biological miracle. They proved that as long as you quit, a reservoir of healthy, untouched cells begins to multiply and replace the damaged, mutated ones. Think of it as a scorched forest. Even after the worst fire, there are seeds deep in the soil waiting for the smoke to clear so they can grow again. To understand the magnitude of this, we must look at the human genome. We have roughly 25,000 genes that act as the operating manual for our life. In a heavy smoker, cigarette smoke causes over 10,000 mutations per cell. 1 out of every 4 genes becomes corrupted or broken. This corruption is what leads to uncontrolled cell growth, which we medically define as cancer. It starts with a single mutated cell that loses its off switch. Now, let's talk about the chemistry of the cigarette. As an expert, I must tell you that the 99% of danger is not the nicotine, but the tar and combustion gases. When you burn tobacco, you create a chemical factory. Formaldehyde, arsenic, benzene, and carbon monoxide are just a few of the 7,000 chemicals produced. Tar is a sticky, black substance that coats the cilia, the tiny hairs in your lungs meant to sweep out dust and bacteria. It literally paralyzes your defense system. Carbon monoxide, on the other hand, binds to your hemoglobin 200 times stronger than oxygen. This means your heart and brain are constantly suffocating. Many people think smoking only affects the lungs. This is a dangerous myth. The carcinogens enter the bloodstream and travel to every single organ. This is why we see high rates of bladder cancer and kidney failure among smokers. The toxins are filtered by the kidneys and sit in the bladder for hours. Now, let's address the addiction. Why is it so hard to stop? The answer lies in the nucleus accumbens, the reward center of your brain. Nicotine reaches the brain in 7 seconds. It triggers a massive release of dopamine, the feel-good hormone, and norepinephrine, which keeps you alert. Your brain eventually stops producing its own dopamine because it relies on the cigarette. This is why you feel depressed and irritable when you try to quit. But here is where pharmacology comes to our rescue. There is a new hope in a medication called Bupropion, known internationally as Wellbutrin. In Egypt, the new version is called Welinda. It is an aminoctone that prevents the reuptake of dopamine and norepinephrine in the brain. Basically, it keeps your natural happy chemicals active for longer, so the brain doesn't scream for a cigarette to get that reward. The protocol for this medication is specific. You start taking it while you are still smoking. This builds up the therapeutic level in your system. After about 7 to 10 days, you will find that the taste of the cigarette becomes flat or even unpleasant. That is the moment you decide to stop completely. I recommend staying on the treatment for 3 to 4 months. This gives your brain enough time to rewire itself and resume natural dopamine production. Now, let me share some practical daily tips to help you succeed, based on both science and my personal journey of 25 years as a smoker. First, identify your triggers. For most of us, it is the morning coffee or the post-meal break. You must break the association in your mind. If coffee triggers a craving, switch to green tea for 2 weeks. Change the environment where you usually smoke. If you smoke on the balcony, avoid it for a while. Drink plenty of water. Water helps flush out toxins and keep your mouth busy. It also aids the kidneys in filtering out the residual nicotine metabolites. Use nicotine replacement therapy (NRT) like gums. I use the 4 mg Nicorette gum. It gives you the nicotine your brain craves without the 7,000 toxic chemicals. The key to using the gum is the park and chew method. Chew it until you feel a tingle, then park it between your cheek and gum. Don't swallow the juice. Let's look at the timeline of healing. Within 20 minutes of quitting, your heart rate and blood pressure drop to normal levels. Your circulation starts to improve. Within 12 hours, the carbon monoxide level in your blood drops to normal. Your lungs are finally getting the oxygen they have been starving for. Within 48 hours, your sense of smell and taste start to return. You will enjoy the flavor of food like never before. This is a sign your nerves are healing. By the end of the first month, your coughing and shortness of breath will decrease. The cilia in your lungs are waking up and cleaning out the tar. The most amazing part happens between 1 and 9 months. Your lung function increases significantly. You will feel a surge of energy you haven't felt in years. After 1 year, your risk of coronary heart disease is half that of a smoker's. This is the power of the human body to forgive and regenerate. Let's discuss the social aspect. Smoking is antisocial. It affects your family through secondhand smoke. Your children are breathing what you exhale. Secondhand smoke is just as dangerous. It causes asthma, ear infections, and even lung cancer in non-smokers. Quitting is an act of love for your family. I also want to address the financial side. Calculate how much you spend on cigarettes every month. That money could be used for your children's education or a better life. In Egypt, the price of a pack is rising. When you quit, you are not just saving your health. You are saving your hard-earned income from literally going up in smoke. Some might ask about vaping. While it is marketed as safer, it is not harmless. It still contains chemicals that can cause inflammation in the lung tissue. My advice: use vape only as a temporary bridge for a few weeks if necessary, but the ultimate goal must be zero inhalation of any foreign gases. The human lung was designed to breathe pure air. Anything else is an intruder. Our goal is to return the lung to its pristine, childlike state. To support your recovery, focus on antioxidants. Eat plenty of fruits and vegetables rich in vitamin C and E. They help repair the oxidative damage in your cells. Berries, leafy greens, and nuts are excellent choices. They provide the raw materials your body needs to rebuild the cellular walls and the genetic code. Exercise is also a powerful tool. Even a 20-minute walk daily increases your lung capacity and triggers the release of natural endorphins, the body's own painkillers. Exercise helps manage the stress that often leads back to smoking. When you feel a craving, move. Physical activity is a great way to distract the brain. Remember, the journey to quitting is a marathon, not a sprint. You might stumble, but don't give up. One mistake doesn't mean you have failed. If you smoke a cigarette after quitting, analyze why it happened. Was it stress? Was it a social pressure? Learn from it and start again immediately. As a specialist, I've seen many patients succeed after several attempts. The key is to never stop trying. Every day without a cigarette is a victory for your DNA. The Wellcome Sanger study gives us the most powerful motivation, the 10% of cells that never forget how to be healthy. They are your secret weapon. No matter how much you have smoked, those healthy cells are there. They are waiting for your signal. They are ready to divide and conquer the damage. In my 25 years of smoking, I thought I was doomed. I thought my lungs were black and useless. But science showed me I was wrong. My body was waiting for me. Now, after 4 years of being clean, I feel younger and more energetic than I did in my 30s. I can breathe deeply without pain or coughing. This is not just my story, it can be yours. Whether you are in Cairo, London, or Los Angeles, the biology of the human body is the same. It seeks life. To recap the clinical steps, consult your doctor about Bupropion Welinda. Use nicotine gum for physical cravings. Change your daily habits. Stay focused on the 10-year goal. Within a decade, your cancer risk will drop significantly, and your quality of life will be transformed. Only 4% of cancers have a definitive cure. This statistic is terrifying. But we have the power to prevent the majority of lung cancers through one decision. Don't wait for a diagnosis to change. Change now so you never have to face that diagnosis. Your life is too valuable to be traded for a pack of cigarettes. I hope this deep, analytical dive into the science of smoking and recovery has given you the tools and the courage you need to start your new life. Reclaim your health, reclaim your breath. Your lungs are a forest, and it is time to let them grow green and strong once again. If you found this information helpful, please share it with anyone you know who is struggling with this habit. You might be the reason someone saves their life. Subscribe to our channel for more evidence-based medical research. We are dedicated to bringing the world's best science to your daily reality. I am Dr. Samy Mohamady. Thank you for your time, your attention, and your commitment to your own health. It has been an honor to share this journey. I look forward to hearing your success stories in the comments below. Let us build a community of recovery and support for all our brothers and sisters. May Allah grant you the strength to overcome addiction and the health to enjoy a long, beautiful life with your loved ones. Stay strong, stay healthy, and remember, your body is a miracle. Treat it with the respect it deserves. Peace be upon you all. Goodbye for now, and I will see you in the next episode with more life-changing scientific insights. Take care of yourselves. End of this session. Remember, every breath is a new chance to live. Don't waste it. Quitting starts with 1 second of courage. Thank you once again. I am truly grateful for this opportunity to serve you. May your path to health be easy and rewarding. Goodbye.